All right, welcome everybody to this quick review of the results for July 31st, 1980 AutoTrader. For those that are new, the AutoTrader is a full-feature platform with custom dashboards and automated report sending to aid all the folks in trading in the market based on custom trading algorithms. I developed this with the beginner trader in mind, as well as those that are busy and do not have time to do the research. The advantages of the auto trader is it removes emotions from trading, which any trader knows is a bad thing. You can't trade on emotion. It usually does not work out. And it gives the free time back to those that don't have it to constantly research new investments. But it still provides passive income to those individuals while they complete their other time-consuming tasks. Today, as I said, is July 31st, and let's take a look at the results. I'm doing a lot of calculations because it has a lot of positions that it has purchased. So we are currently showing $324 available, but we have actually made $608 in 7 days. The current value of open positions is $28,076 minus $283. Our projections for the end of July or end of 2023 are 33.9115%. And for our annual projections, we are showing 77% on a $30,000 account, which calculates to $23,303 in 1 year. The average daily is showing as 0.2898, so 0.3% daily. And we have returned 2.02% of our $30,000. So one thing I like to do whenever I'm looking at the open positions is I like to find out what the lowest moving stocks or the lowest stocks that have had the least amount of movement within the past 24 hours. They kind of give us an idea. We can figure out what if there are any catalysts, and if you're not familiar with catalysts are the things that trigger sell-offs and purchases. Basically, like say for instance, a company has released news and it's good news, then sometimes that can cause the stock price to increase because people see that as a good thing and they want to get in on it. But there is one thing that a lot of people, there's a strategy a lot of people go by. It's called buy the hype, sell the news. So basically, if there is rumors, or buy the rumors, sell the news. If there's rumors that something is going to change for a company and it's good news, then what people will do is they will buy the hype, and then before the news actually comes out, they will sell, because sometimes the rumors aren't true. But other people don't know that as well, so that's why they buy the rumors and then they sell the news. So getting started today, the auto trader bought 45 positions. We sold 14, and all time we have purchased, let's see, 222 plus 112, 234 positions, or 334 positions we have purchased over 7 days, and we have closed 112 in 7 days. Today's profit was $55.79, with our average daily profit being 86.95. Let's make sure that you can see this, because I think I might have. Nope. Okay. Yeah, you can't see it. All right. So looking at our bottom 5 movers, I'm pretty sure they're still the same. But if you want to do this, you can go to the open positions page and click on the 24-hour, and that will bring up the lowest. And if you click it again, obviously it'll bring up the highest. So the first one is EA, which is Electronic Arts, which is a company that is known for its sports video games. And really the only catalyst that is causing this kind of change for that stock is that they are getting ready to release their earnings report tomorrow. And like I said, the strategy most people use is to buy the rumors, sell the news. So they are getting ready to release that information, and they don't want the positions that they just purchased, they don't want them dropping dramatically once the earnings reports come out. So that's the reason for that catalyst. Moving on, we have TPX, which is Tempur Sealy, which, if you're familiar with Tempur Sealy, is Posturepedic. It's like beds, mattresses, I mean. So looking at this one actually has a catalyst that is not based on the earnings reports. Let's see, copy that. And what we'll do is we'll go to Yahoo Finance, but I've already done that. And it looks like this one has to do with the security of the company. So in this case, it says, while we kid that a week doesn't go by without a new story about a company or other institutions being compromised by hackers, it really isn't a joking matter. So in this case, the company has been compromised. The company identified a cybersecurity event involving certain of the company's information technology systems. Tempur has begun the process to bring certain of its critical IT systems back online and has resumed operations. So basically, because this has occurred, people have gotten rid of their positions in this stock because obviously a cybersecurity threat or compromising of customers' information is not a good thing, which is the catalyst to cause people to sell off this position. Moving on, we've got BJDX, which is Blue Jay Diagnostics. This one, I believe, is also something to do with the earnings reports not being as good as they were expecting. All right, so just because a business does not make any money does not mean that the stock will go down. For example, although software as a service business, which is what we are, is a software as a service business, Salesforce.com lost money for years while it grew recurring revenue. If you held shares since 2005, you'd have done very well indeed. Having said that, unprofitable companies are risky because they could potentially burn through their cash and become distressed. So this one is talking about their cash burn. A company's cash runway is the amount of time it would take to burn through its cash reserves at its current cash burn rate. When Blue Jay Diagnostics last reported reported its balance sheet in March 2023, it had zero debt and cash worth US 6.8 mil. In the last year, its cash burn was 10 mil. That means it had a cash runway of around 8 months as of March 2023. To be frank, this kind of short runway puts us on edge as it indicates the company must reduce its cash burn significantly or else raise cash imminently. The image below shows how its cash balance has been changing over the last few years. And while it's great to see that Blue Jay Diagnostics has already begun generating revenue from operations, last year it only produced 249,000. So we don't think it is generating significant revenue. So this kind of news is not good news. So this is the catalyst for why people are getting rid of their positions in Blue Jay Diagnostics. Moving on to our second to last one, we've got AVTR, which is Avantor or Avantor. I don't know how you say that. Let's see the reason that this one is not performing as well. Well, let's just look it up. AVTR. Let's go to finance. All right, and we'll search for that symbol. Here we go. Earnings estimates is what has caused this to go down. AVTR reported second quarter 2023 adjusted earnings per share of 28 cents, which is down 24% year over year. The bottom line missed the Zacks consensus estimate by a penny. GAAP loss per share for the quarter was a penny against the year ago period's EPS of 28 cents. Revenues grossed 1.74 billion in the reported quarter, which is down 8.7% year over year. So you can continue to read on for all the financials, but that basically tells me that because they did not meet their quarterly earnings percentages, that's why people are getting rid of their positions in this company, especially when it says year over year. So, and then finally we have eBay, which I'm sure you're familiar with. eBay is a company that is much like Amazon. I was talking to my daughter about that actually, and it is a place where you can find used goods, but you can also find used goods on Amazon, but most of the time you find them on eBay. Amazon is more commonly known for its new new goods, but that really is, yeah, I doesn't really make a difference. The reason that this one, from what I read, the reason it's going down is because Amazon. Despite its earnings beat, eBay Inc. shares tanked 10.5% upon the release of second quarter results last week, while its main competitor and e-commerce giant, Amazon, is scheduled to report its earnings on Thursday after close. As eBay continues its tech-led business reimagination journey, the latest report failed to ease concerns that it is losing its share to Amazon and Walmart, who are fiercely battling for the U.S. e-commerce throne. So basically, the earnings reports are the catalyst for why people are getting rid of this position. So after going through each one of these positions, this is only our bottom 5 performers, but going through those positions. If you have any kind of comments or suggestions or anything about these particular companies, I'd be happy to hear them. And until next time, happy trading.